Outer Range Season 3, Cancellation and Everything We Know. Amazon Prime Video's mysterious science fiction series Outer Range merely posed more mind-bending questions in its second season, but it has been unceremoniously cancelled. Debuting in 2022, the show concerns a ranching family named the Abbotts who are reeling from the disappearance of a member of their clan while fighting off neighboring ranchers who want to grab their land. Meanwhile, the plot thickens as a strange black void opens on the property and plunges their lives into strange and uncanny territory. Helmed by a masterful performance by Josh Brolin as family patriarch Royal Abbott, Prime Video's Outer Range is yet another mystery-based thriller that thrives by throwing a multitude of curveballs at the audience each episode. Though Outer Range has been pitched as a replacement for Yellowstone, the sci-fi and fantasy elements of the story set it apart from the typical modern Western. While reviews of Season 2 have been somewhat middling, the more questions than answers ending makes a third season of Outer Range an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, Prime has cancelled the show. In lieu of an official explanation, it's safe to assume that high production costs and low viewership likely tanked the series. Fans didn't have to wait too long to learn the fate of their favorite burgeoning sci-fi hit, but the answer is unfortunately grim. Outer Range was cancelled by Prime Video less than 2 months after its sophomore season debuted on the platform, leaving many of the show's most interesting storylines unresolved. That is always the risk when it comes to the mystery box format made famous by shows like Lost, and Prime hasn't given a reason for the decision. In lieu of an official explanation, it's safe to assume that high production costs and low viewership likely tanked the series. Considering the time travel aspects of the show's plot, the cast of Outer Range was never really certain and any character who died could always have mysteriously returned. Season 2's strange conclusion left many of the main characters alive to appear in the third season, and the cast would likely have been comprised of familiar faces. Leading the charge would have been Josh Brolin as Royal Abbott, the rancher with a secret connection to the mysterious void on his property. Likewise, Imogen Poots could have returned as Autumn since her connection to the time cult's future wasn't fully explored yet. Though the black hole is closed, its origins and exact nature remain unexplained, and it likely has something to do with Autumn's future as the leader of the cult. Unsurprisingly, the biggest questions of Outer Range Season 2 were answered, but the answers merely posed more confusing questions. The revelation that Autumn, Imogen Poots, is in fact Amy, Olive Abercrombie, in the future was further clarified when the former shoved the latter into the black hole, and she awoke with amnesia, referring to herself as Autumn. This caused the portal to close, which would have offered some interesting challenges in Season 3. With Autumn essentially fulfilling herself, the timeline would only get muddier.